everyone. On behalf of Arthur and Casey, I'd like to welcome you here today on this joyful day. My name is Reverend Lisa Brooks, and it truly is my honor to be here today to be part of your special moment. Who has guided this woman throughout her life, nurtured her and loved her, cherished her and taught her to soar on her own wings, and who now guides her here today as she joins with Arthur in marriage? Today's celebration is an affirmation of Arthur and Casey's love for each other and a proclamation of their unfaltering commitment to each other. It is a reminder that our lives have meaning and purpose beyond our day-to-day routines. It is a celebration of two souls already attuned to one another, an outward sign of an inward union of the heart, mind, and spirit. Love makes burdens lighter and joys more intense. Its profound impacts are felt not only by the couple, but also those around them. Like a stone dropped in a still pond, the ripples of love from the celebration extend and change the world we live in. Sometimes I ask the couples that I marry to tell me a few things about themselves that I can add to their wedding to make it more about them, to make their love story. This is what I found out. Arthur and Casey met online in the beginning of 2015. Casey was known as Wanderlust a lot, and Arthur's username was simply, "My name is Art." The start of this journey to this very moment was when Casey winked at Arthur. They had been talking and falling in love on that very day. On March 8, 2015, they finally met in person for lunch in Bethlehem. Arthur arrived with red roses and a gift of 2 illustrations from his trip to Spain that he had told her about. They were seated in a cozy corner of the Tapas on Main Street restaurant and talked for hours. Arthur told me that his first impressions of Casey was that she was naturally pretty and trendy. He loved her haircut and that she was beautiful without the need for makeup. She was friendly and a very positive person. Casey told me that when she first met Arthur, that he was handsome and impeccably dressed, but was also kind, quiet, and generous. Their conversation went on for hours about things they both enjoyed, the trips that they have taken, and about the trips they have yet to take. After that, because they lived an hour apart, they spoke daily, beginning with good morning texts, and only saw each other on weekends. They made the best of those weekends with day trips and even being happy with just staying in for frozen pizza on Friday night date night. They learned about each other's needs, built their communication, and made plans to finally live together. While on vacation in Norway, Arthur and Casey took a train from Bergen to Flåm, which is known as the most scenic train line in the world. Once in Flåm, they were relaxing on a peaceful spot near the water and away from other tourists. While Casey was overlooking the fjords and taking pictures, Arthur called her down by the water and told her that he wanted to teach her how to skip stones across the water. Encouraging her to look in the water for flat stones, Casey soon found an engagement ring in the shallows. At first thinking she had found someone else's lost ring, Arthur soon got down on one knee and she realized that she had won a different kind of lottery. She had won Arthur's proposal and heart, and in the most serene and beautiful backdrop you could ever imagine. What Arthur likes best about Casey is that she is simple, practical, and a quick shopper. Sounds like Arthur won the lottery too. He loves that she appreciates his quietness, and that she seems to know know what he is thinking. She also appreciates his long, meandering conversations about solving the world's problems and what the dog is dreaming about. No matter what he wants to talk about, Arthur says Casey listens with all her heart. Casey loves that Arthur is kind, selfless, generous, loyal, and compassionate. She said that he is one of the best humans she knows. He always sees the best in people and is very optimistic no matter what the situation. He has a quiet sense of humor that she just adores, and he has made her a more calmer, loving, and grateful person. To Arthur and Casey, love connects people and has no boundaries. It is loving the other through wellness and illness. It is having a healthy boundary and being able to spend time alone. It can be expressed in so many unique ways, but not limited to romantic or funny, big or small gestures, words or actions. It is empathetic, compassionate, unconditional, and puts the desires of your lover before yourself. It is based on trust and built from vulnerability. It is having a mutual respect and committed to always having your partner's best interest at heart. It is the desire to live your life side by side as best friends, partners, and teammates. Love is Arthur. Love is Casey. We're going to have a reading now. It's called The Art of Marriage by Wilford Peterson.
The Art of Marriage by Wilford A. Peterson. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is mutual and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best. Thank you.
Arthur and Casey, today you began a lifelong journey together. Have faith in your shared destiny, just as you have faith in each other. Trust in, honor, and grow with each other. Support each other during difficult times, and laugh together in joyful times. Every experience you have ever had, everything you have ever done, and everything you have ever learned has brought you to this moment. Before you express your words of love and commitment to each other, I will ask each of you your intent. Arthur, do you take Casey to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise to love her, honor her, cherish and protect her, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others so long as you both shall live? Casey, do you take Arthur to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise to love him, honor him, cherish and protect him, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and so long as you both shall live? The vows you now take are everlasting solemn pledge of love and symbolize the unbroken perpetuity of your commitment to one another.
Ecclesiastes words of affirmation that I love. I'm terrible at writing, so write my vows is probably one of the most difficult things I ever have to do. But without a doubt in my mind, stand here and narrate you is the opposite of difficult. I love you, and I can't believe that you are not that. I will cherish you, adore you, and love you tirelessly. Even though sometimes I have no idea. You are beautiful, kind, fiercely loyal. You are always there when you need most, whether you're caring for your family, supporting your friends, or having a bad day. If there's anything that I can be certain about for the future, it's that I'll always have you with you. Your imperfections, if I can ever find any, will only really be together. Never forget people that will go through together. That's okay. To me, you're still perfect, and I still think that works. You once told me how, when you were younger, you asked for your parents for your world's present. But you actually meant to do it. I wish I could give you the world, but I can't because the world is not to give. What I can give is my role in all this life. Everything I am and everything I have is yours. Look at my husband. I want to promise you riches, but every hope has its end. What I can offer is life of abundance, love, happiness, and adventures. As I stand here before our families, friends, and God, here are my promises to you. I promise you that you have to ask for a head massage, a bottle of vitamin water, when you have a body. I promise to make you laugh and smile as often as possible, including when I do my terrible accents, even though I'm not going to be fine. I promise to always remain respectful and listen to what you have to say, even when you don't agree. I promise to support, protect, and love you with all that you do. I promise to be the best husband and to work our relationship to evolve and grow stronger. Casey, I'm so happy to marry you, and please always know how much I love you. But I can't always say, I promise to show you very well for all the days of my life.
Arthur, you are my miracle. Before I met you, everything happens for a reason. It's just a cliche. Now it's something I believe with every fiber of my being. My whole life, every triumph, every struggle, and every decision began to make sense when I met you. You are without a shadow of a doubt my person. You've shown me just how deeply I'm capable of loving. And because of you, I'm calmer, more grounded, and more gracious. From you, I learned how beautiful life can be if you let it. But I've also learned that when life gets hard, I'm not alone. I hope you know just how extraordinary you are. You're kind-hearted, compassionate, patient, and selfless, and you see the best in every person and situation you encounter. You're deeply loyal to those you love, and you're the most trustworthy person I've ever met. You have a quiet sense of humor that I adore, and eyes that sparkle when you laugh. I admire that whatever you do it with gusto, and you keep me on my toes. I will never understand how you can watch the same movie over and over again, or how someone so kind and love horror movies so much, but I promise to spend my life trying. I am so excited for our future, Whether it's baking bread in Morocco, bathing an elephant in Thailand, haggling in Hong Kong, or watching Netflix on the couch during quarantine, it's always better with you by my side. You bring so much joy and excitement to my life, and I promise to return the favor with post-COVID trips abroad and the occasional work rescue. I can't wait to officially join your family and for you to join mine. But I also know that since the beginning, there has been no mine or yours. You've always made me feel like worthy. And so I vow to always strive to make you feel as loved, taken care of, and seen as you make me feel. I vow to support you through sickness and health, as you've done for me the last 5+ years. I vow to love you exactly as you are, and to respect your thoughts and feelings, even when they differ from mine. I vow to celebrate your achievements and to support you during any disappointments and challenges. I vow to be there not only for you, but for your family. I vow to stay honest, open, and true to you. And I vow to stay grateful for everything you do for me, because I know how lucky I am. John, Arthur, Russell, Tino, thank you for loving me, especially when I was still learning to love myself. I will love you always. All of them. We're doing it.
You're ready. Casey, I give you this ring
Casey, I give you this ring
as a reminder that I will love,
as a reminder that I will love,
honor, and cherish you
honor, and cherish you
in all times,
in all times,
in all places,
in all places,
in all ways.
in all ways.
Forever. Arthur, I give you this ring
Arthur, I give you this ring
as a reminder that I will love,
as a reminder that I will love,
honor, and cherish
honor,
you
and cherish you
in all
in
times,
all times,
in all places,
in all
and
places,
in all ways.
always,
Forever.
forever. Just jiggle it on there. Okay, it's the turkey.
Okay. Oh, what's that? Arthur and Casey, inasmuch you have pledged to each other a lifelong commitment, love, and devotion, with the authority vested in me by the state of Pennsylvania, and with great joy, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Arthur, sure. Family and friends, I introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Tolentino.
Congratulations, guys.
Hallelujah.